Sticks and stones break bones, but being grown has torn my soul to pieces. There are stark differences in gender roles when you grow up on a Kenyan farm. No time for dolls when there are coffee beans to be picked. Western femininity overshadowed by traditional sentiments that in my youthful bliss didn't have me feeling like less. But with one simple flight, this was soon doomed to change. When I left my grandma's farm and boarded that plane, I thought things would be the same or better like on TV. I couldn't wait to start my new life in the land of opportunity. But they called me a tomboy, an ugly he-she, told me to go back to my country. And instead of a melting pot, all I got was judgment based on what the eye could see, and a nation I no longer wanted because it did not see me. My teen years were brutal, and I mean that in every sense of the word. It was far easier to hide from the world before puberty took control, I learned. I yearned for the punchline of the two cruel jokes developing on me, letting everyone know I transformed into a woman through my changing body, so that was that. The pain of phase one was finally done. I checked myself into social rehab and ironically wound up drunk, high off the society that made me believe that I needed to add more to be a better me, and in came the makeup, blonde braids and weaves, clothes so tight, painted on my body like a masterpiece, and I can't lie, I loved the attention when I thought it was for me, until I realized it was aimed at sexualized parts of my body. It is still a daily personal struggle, or rather, an all-out war waged on me by me, consisting of victories and battles versus you, or the next thing they promote is beauty, that's true. You see, I sometimes still actively roam the battlefield at night, dressed in my full armor, consisting of short skirts and crop tank tops, looking at other girls thinking they've tanked and I'm on top. But it's a sad, lonely you when all you've got is the view from the top of an underwater mountain. I find myself drowning in trivial comparisons until I give up my armor just to be personally content. And yet, it is a universal struggle for a woman to achieve beauty. The main reason being that word has no true meaning, but they trick us into believing we are nothing more than words like pretty, reducing us to judgments that are shallow and petty, turning my sisters and I from queens into pawns, striving for a crown that we all already have on. So now, if anyone tells me I'm beautiful, I take it with a grain of sadness because it means that there is someone somewhere out there that they view as something less. And the sad thing is I've gotten used to assuming that it's me until I find myself conforming to norms of femininity because I am my shoulder-length hair, my moisturized skin, and your plucked eyebrow, painted nailed expectations. Even though I try and act like wearing flannel shirts has taken me to mental elevation, I still subject myself to personal degradation because even with these glasses on, I've been conditioned for so long to only see my imperfections. But beauty is not in the eye of the beholder, nor is it even skin deep. It is a fluid social construct that is manipulated to keep us weak, kept from the strengths of our individuality, that brings this poetic critique to this tragic irony. If I had to choose between always being what society considered beautiful or just fighting the battle to be what you see, to this very day, I'm not sure I would choose to remain as me.